even treat the children that good.
Oh, where's that scissor?
Scissor stick?
Yeah, that was a good bet.
It's a good bet.
I can see it. Surgical tube.
Line drive.
Dang.
I can't believe I'm looking at that one on the kitchen. God dang it.
Couple more.
There you go.
You're used to the swinging weight there at the end.
Thanks for inviting me, Trey. Well, I know Bubba didn't do it.
Which one's that?
One piece Mexican.
What ounce?
27.
You hear it? Oh, Matt is
Yeah.
smaller. Put it down. Don't fucking swing it no more. That's hot as shit.
Yeah. Well, you missed it, but still.
Man.
You've always swung balance back? You swing inwards pretty good.
Yeah, I switched this year to balance.
Oh, you did?
But if you lived in the country, you could
Shoot, steaks and everything. You can eat.
Look at that.
Cow.
We're a long way, Digger.
a lot of it's in your head too when you find out what. That's like eating the barbecue.
Barbacoa?
Barbacoa.
Yeah.
Barbacoa is great.
Shit. My grandmother,
My mom would take it. Fried potatoes and onions. Barbacoa. Chop it up real good. Mix it with potatoes and onions.
You know, I've seen that twice.
Couple more.
Now they've got all beef barbacoa. It's all meat. It's nothing. It's not the meat off the counter. Old days.
One more.
Then those days, and they put them up.
You ate rabbit, right? You know, squirrel.
Damn it.
My grandson was.
Oh, it's empty. Yeah. That came from that bat.
That came from that bat. It weighs 20, almost 26.
Three more.
Again. I was supposed to go up there just to help cut meat up.
We haven't broke any of those California men.
No.
Sammy
Yes,
B.
yes, we have.
Did we send
Oh, with one, right?
the Sammy B? Did we send it back?
Yes. No, but not to get another bag.
No, but you did send it back to him.
Yes.
Because they didn't want me to pick it up.
He wanted to look at it.
Don't swing. Those bats are fucking good too.
Look at that.
That is good. How big is the bill?
Yes. Motherfucker, man.
What way are you swinging in that?
That's the heavy one. 17.6 90. This is the lighter one of the but it's not broken in.
What if that was a 17.6 and a 7 something in? That would be a fucking monster. Come down an ounce and a half. What do you
Look at
think?
And this one's not even there.
Is that the lighter one?
Yeah. That's the none of your business one.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of them none of your business bats now, man.
There is, isn't there, really? Look where that was going.
We
Oops!
got one bat we could swing.
Why you put it away, Dave?
Well, that's the none of the business bat. Yeah.
He says he knows the guy. And so he can get some, but they're out of 26s right now. From what I
Shit.
Yeah, you know. That's not bad. That's 2 weeks, I guess. Okay, then.
Dave, because I don't think they should.
I don't think.
That's a good bat. I like that bat.
Yep.
That was a good price he was getting for it, but that's still swing.
Yeah.
Not early.
You hit me with the bee in your face, dude.
Bee bomb. Some research. No, he wasn't.
That little Mexican's good, man. That. Wait till that Chino bomber fucking takes.
What'd you say? That little Mexican. That one right
Damn it.
Greenland didn't have it. It came off of that place.
Well, I talked to your nephew. Well, he said your nephew, Jimmy with FTP.
They're not together anymore, right? No, I don't think so. No, has to be I know you're talking about the yellows. You know, I don't know all. I don't know which one you're talking about.
knocked down.
Please call me. For my BP. So you always tell them, what's the case of these stuff?
Yeah.
Owie, owie, owie.
Oh, the soft.
It's like it's a paintball field, basically. Yeah. You know, those shells, they make them, they're like little rubbers. You put water, they start doing this stuff. You know, pick up 1 or 2 customers carry, none. I don't know what it is. That's ridiculous, you know? Yeah, but then it's gonna come out.
All right, guys, we just finished up on the review, as you can see in the video, of California Bat Company, Leroy Dozal's bat, the little Mexican. This is it right here. This is West Coast Legends bat. This is a 13-inch barrel. It's a end load. I want to call it a 3/4 ounce end load. It's got a thin handle on it with a small knob. Now, you guys know what I say about a small knob, but when you have a thin handle, it doesn't really bother. I actually think you get a little bit more flex out of that handle with that thin handle like that. And the one thing, a lot of you guys are asking about the handle on this bat, is it flexy? It's not too flexy where you can overpower it. That's one thing that I noticed, and we liked it. You guys over 100 miles an hour might get a little bit more flex out of it than us guys, but I don't think it's where you're gonna hit the ball or top the ball or anything. You know, when you get a flexi handle, you're trying to top those balls. This won't do that, because I think that handle is handling that bat speed that you 100 mile an hour guys are putting up there. So I do love the way Leroy has designed this bat with that thin handle and that small knob. It does not feel, you remember the Protons when they came out with that, they had a big handle, actually a standard handle. A lot of bat companies are going to that thin handle. They had a standard handle with that small knob, and you almost look like, felt like you're gonna fling it out. You don't get that with this. It does not. I actually think it helps the bat speed. That's just me only talking about that. I think it helps with whip, because you have that small hand, you have that small handle, and then you have that small knob on this bat. Now, I've heard so many things about Leroy talking about this bat. He loves that Dudley 13-inch barrel. This is a 13-inch barrel, and I actually have one right here, and this is it. Now, if you look at this bat, the only difference between the two, or there's two differences between the two. One's the handle, and then you have the taper spot is spot on. Like when it tapers off on the barrel, they're both 13-inch barrels on these bats. You might get a little bit of a thickness in Leroy's than you do this one, but still, when it tapers off into flat, it's the same. So it's up here, and they're both the same. So you're gonna get the same flex points when you're swinging this bat. So he was spot on when he did that one. The only other difference between the hands is that, you know how much I care about that. I really don't. I wish they would have, pushed that weight a little bit toward the end, make it swing more like a big end load. But then again, I don't think that's what he was looking for. Reps, he talked about at the beginning. Everything I'm going to talk about is what he actually talked about. Like, this is for the guy that wants to take a lot of BP. We cracked one of these at 800 swings, and that's us swinging it. That's with the younger guys. We've got probably 3 guys that have massive bat speed, and we got 800 on it. And I think this was the first one that we got, is this one right here. This was a 27 ounce, and it's got a little bit of a shark tooth in it, but that's at 800 swings that we have on this bat. That's durability. I actually got bullet points. I want to talk about this bat. Let me tell you, and I don't know if Leroy, I don't know if he did this on purpose, but if you look at his 27 ounce, you've got a 9 on the hands, and you look at this 27 ounce, and you have a 9 on the hands. So Leroy did his research, but one thing he did do was he put a little bit more mass on the end on these bats too. I'm saying a little bit more because this 27 ounce Dudley has 16.9, and Leroy's got his at 17.6. So about a half an ounce, a little bit more than a half an ounce on the end, and it shows it when you swing it. Guys, we love this bat. Everybody that swung it loved this bat. This is a 27 ounce right here. The total weight's 26.9, 17.6 on the end, and 9 on the hands. Now, for a bat that's got that much mass on the end, you figured you wouldn't get 800, 900 swings on it, but we did on that bat right here. This is the 26 ounce, and my weights on this bat is 25.9, and then you got a 17.2 on the end, again, big mass, and then you've got an 8.7. Now, I'll tell you what California Bat Company did and Leroy did with his bat was when you go in and weight to add it on the end, too many bat companies out there load the hands. That's a big no-no. You don't want to do that because it actually deads the performance as you go up and weight. What Leroy did with this bat right here was he went out, and when he went up in increments, what he did was he put like a third on the hands. He went up and back weight. He went a third on the hands and 2/3 on the end, which if you're going to swing that heavy weight, you can handle that big mass on the end, and you're going to get great performance on this bat, guys. We love this bat. West Coast Legends, the little Mexican. This is the 26 ounce. I like this one. I can swing this one. That's just too much mass for me. Bubba can swing it though. Mark Reeves can swing it. Billy likes that big mass on the end too. This is the one that I was swinging. You can see in the video. Actually, I actually put the 27 down, and I said, you know, it's too heavy for me. And I picked up this one, started hitting really good with it. But we love the way the bat performs. Sweet spot on this bat is huge once you get it there. Break in. I'm kind of looking and trying to get through all of this before I tell you where I'm going to put it. You know, I talked about the hand weight. Sweet spot on the barrel, guys. It has the one thing I like about it and the way I determine sweet spots is you can hit the ball and it'll go a long way. That's what I like about this bat. You can hit it up and it carries a long way. Sweet spot on this bat is about from here to here, which is pretty huge for a senior bat. There's other bats out there that you know, I don't think are as big a sweet spot as this one. That's, you know, we kind of tie everything into the older guys swinging at the younger guys. You younger guys are going to grab this bat. Let's see, looking at the text that I got. You younger guys are going to grab this bat. You're going to get great performance out of it. You older guys, once it breaks in, you're going to love it. It has the barrel is, you know, that's another thing too. The barrel, it doesn't get soft. It holds compression. We got a compression test. The one at 900 swings before it cracked was like 170 right before it cracked. And the 26 ounce, the lighter one that I just bought about 2 months ago, that one's at 185 right now, and it's holding compression. And I actually took it from the guys the other day. Like, no, I got to do a review on this. I'm going to talk about it and get it out of you guys' hands because I don't let them just tear the bats up. Now, after we go back out there, I'm going to see how many swings we get on the 26 ounce, and I'll give you guys updates on that later. Gentlemen, Leroy built a bat here that I think is comparable to the bat that he's been swinging that he really does love, and that's this one right here. You know, it doesn't swing exactly like it, but it's the closest that I picked up that actually swings like it. You know, if you put take the handle weight, you know, the thickness out of there, and then that right here, it'd be the same damn bat, in my opinion. I think performance-wise, guys, it's there. The thing performs, the bat performs great. We all love it. It's going to be number one, guys. It's going to be right there with the Big Cat and that blue Onyx. Enough said. It's going to be up there at number one with a couple other bats that I have out there right now. This is a very good bat. You guys are going to love the flex points in it. It's not that flexy. It does great with the older guys, and you can see them swinging it in the video. A lot of the older guys loved it. You can see behind the scenes if you go to my senior softball bat reviews and look at a lot of the behind the scenes videos of a lot of the older guys swinging this bat. It is up there at #1. Thanks, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and I've got a couple more here for you to watch. And I've also got a subscribe button, so hit on it and then hit the bell. That way you get notifications whenever I put out another video. Thanks, guys.